Going head-to-head tonight, Brent, in your opinion, which teams have the best front court units right now in the NBA?
Kevin, the only one that really comes to mind right now as an established front court to me that starts and plays the bulk of the minutes is DeAndre Jordan and Blake Griffin in Los Angeles. Those two guys continuing to grow, learning through some losses but more winning in recent years. That's a pretty dynamic combination, although I would tell you Philly's got something brewing, don't you think?
There's no doubt, and Embiid is at the very beginning of that conversation. They've got some length. They've got very unique bigs. It's an interesting group to watch develop.
We could also throw in possibly Gorgie Jang and Karl Anthony Towns. Might as well include those young guys as well.
You know, anything with Towns in it, I think, has got to be part of the conversation. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Inside, we've got Draymond at the 4 and Pachulia to his side. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Clay in the backcourt. And it's Durant in at the 3. On defense, the Cavaliers. Outside Curry. James against Durant. Durant drawing the double team. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Curry. From deep. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Man, the D is all over him, but this is a special score. Timed his jumper perfectly there.
Wade against Thompson. Fires from 14. Wade, good. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Curry kicks to Durant. Now the pass to Pachulia. Golden State moving the ball around. Curry with it. Guarded now by Kevin Love. Here's Green. Rejected by Crowder. And they're able to recover. Yep, it counts. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's James, and the dunk by James.
Well, LeBron right through the defense this time. Incredible at finishing off that one.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far.
And when you look at Jay Crowder, he kind of bridges that gap between role player / star player. The numbers might not wow you, but his tough play at both ends of the court is extremely valuable.
James from deep. Thomas. Down low. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Just shake your head at the size of LeBron James, and once he gets into the paint and gets pinballed around, gets that contact and finds free throws.
And I'm just not sure the league has ever seen a more intimidating slasher than LeBron James. A 6'8" bullet train. He's so strong, so quick, and if he gets a shoulder on you, watch out.
First one falls for him. And LeBron always feels like he can get past his man. It's that next level of the D he focuses on.
And if I'm the help, I play him for the pass. I don't want to be in that poster. Maybe the most devastating finisher in league history.
And both free throws good for LeBron.
Well, still, Kevin, sitting here courtside with you in that fine suit, it gets me excited that I have another chance to watch one of the greatest players to play in the NBA. LeBron James continues to dominate.
Back to Curry. Puts up a 3. And the Warriors get it back. Out to Thompson. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Nice dedicated drive there from Clay. He committed to it, got all the way in there for contact. I watch Klay Thompson, and I see a player at that position who is as complete as you want in an offensive package. He can hurt you from deep or going to the rim, and guys defensively just never feel comfortable when you're trying to slow him down.
That one is off. And with Thompson, so much of why he is effective, Brent, is that he has a myriad of ways to hurt you. Great post-up game, and he's really improved greatly on his finishing.
Well, everybody talks about Klay Thompson doing a better job of mixing it up. But The fact of the matter is this Golden State offense is predicated on players moving without the basketball, and Klay Thompson, certainly one of the most dangerous players in the league, much like Rip Hamilton during his years in Detroit. A weapon as soon as he caught the ball off of that movement.
The shot's good from Smith.
Outstanding job by Korver in how he swings the pass over to the most open man on the court.
To the paint, here's Pachulia, then Pachulia with the dunk.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the
yep.
flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. The Cavaliers trailing. Pachulia with the steal. Thompson outside. Green inside. It's up against Thompson. And that one's good. Durant.
Well, we know about the size, but it's about his touch. You let Kevin Durant get any space inside, and you can count it.
Rose kicks to Thompson. James outside. And the three off target. Warriors leading by 3. Feeds to Pachulia. Outside for Durant. Over in the corner, Green, and out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it.
Poor decision making there. No idea what he's going for with that. That kind of pass in that situation.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Rose kicks to James. Back to Rose. He gets stolen by Livingston. 29 seconds left in the first quarter. And McGee kicks it to West. Smith outside. From deep, Rose. Andre Iguodala comes up with the rebound. Young passes to McGee. Stolen by Thompson. The drive by James and the dunk by James.
What a burst of speed. LeBron turning on the Jets, getting past the D, and the big hammer.
Got it off in time. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Warriors ahead. They're up by 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. Had a chance to hear from LeBron James as he talked about the challenge of
For me, at a younger age, I was...
Again, just another part of the maturation process for LeBron. He's become such the consummate pro.
He is absolutely as solid and steady as a rock. At this point in career. Nothing rattles him. Nothing throws him off his game.
Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game stats-wise?
Getting high percentage looks, wearing down that defense on the inside.
Such a great way to get yourself into an offensive groove and build up some early confidence.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. We've got West. Livingston is out there with Young. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Iguodala in at the 3 slot. Crowder, he's checked in for Cleveland. Warriors leading by 3. And you look at the Cavs coach, Tyronn Lue. Brent, what stands out to you?
Well, he's got confidence. I would tell you, Kevin, I'd have confidence too if that number 23 was suiting up for me every night. But he demands accountability. He demands a respect for the game. And this team has had a tremendous run in the early stages of Ty Lue's coaching career.
Outside Durant. On the wing, Green. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Green's got 5.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Rose dishes to Smith. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Curry kicks to Durant. Fouled in the act of shooting. A 3-point play chance coming up.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
And for Kevin Durant, one area that he excelled in last season was his rim protection. Used his length and timing to disrupt a lot of shots, and I think that's what he focused on. Joining the Warriors, you knew he was going to score, but he wanted the responsibility and came through defensively for Golden State.
Warriors leading by 10. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. That shot, no good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Thomas kicks to Love. And good that time. And Durant's rim protection was a big help to the Warriors and the defense, certainly. Durant and Green, Brent, combined to be one of the best defensive duos in the NBA.
And I'm not sure if we still think of Kevin Durant in the stopper mode, Kevin. I think we were really shocked, though, last year about how effective he could be as a team defender, using his length and having an impact around the rim and painted area like he did last year.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And he's probably looking at some matchups on the floor he'd like to take advantage of.
I'm interested in what he's seeing and then what kind of play they run coming out of this timeout.
Here's Iguodala. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Pass to McGee. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got his third rebound on the night. Thomas passes to Crowder. Kicks to Love. Cleveland moving it around. Shumpert gets a wide open look. That's in there. Love with the assist. Now just a 3-point Warrior lead. Iguodala kicks to McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
Good anticipation there from Iguodala, who is a very good passer.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Thomas up top. He's covered by Livingston. Crowder kicks to Love. The tray. Outside jumper. Passes it to Wade. Wade sets the pick for Thomas. In the corner, Crowder with it. And the 3-ball is good. Crowder's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Brent, the stretch 4. The 3 and D players. Specialties that have emerged over the years. Any other specialties you see becoming a trend?
The one that I see as a trend, Kevin, right now is the redefining of the 5 position. Think about guys like Porzingis, Embiid, Karl Anthony Towns, Anthony Davis, being able to stretch a defense out at the 5 position all the way out to the 3-point line. We're redefining what it means to be a center in the NBA.
I'm sure there are traditional guys that see that and just can't believe what they're watching, huh? Guys out there that big and hitting shots.
Yeah, most of those old guys will take back to the home, Kevin. Just enjoy it while you can.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. LeBron comes in for Jay Crowder, and it's Korver in for Shumpert. And a wide open look for James. And another 3 for Cleveland.
James so quick there on the draw. You got to know he's ready to shoot as soon as he's going to catch that pass.
Iguodala with it. Now defended by Korver. Here's McGee. Oh!
Goodness.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Back to Korver. A 3-ball. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
McGee dishes to West. Livingston with it. Thomas is there. Livingston passes to Iguodala. Kicks it to McGee. 6 to shoot. Now here's Livingston. He's guarded by Thomas. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
13 feet away. Again, the Cavaliers score.
Great awareness. No reason to take it inside there against the taller man.
Yeah, most analytics will tell you that the mid-range jumper is not an efficient shot, but you see how effective with guys like that it can be.
And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Cavaliers lead by 2. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. Some good action during the period, as it was just a 1-point game at the end of 1. They battled hard in the second quarter, and it was reflected on the scoreboard. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
Well, so far, they've taken care of their business here at home. It's something you might expect.
And that wraps up the halftime show.
Welcome back to Cleveland, Ohio, home of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. My wife and I toured that recently. It is the Warriors trail.
You just watch the way the Warriors run their offense, and you have to think about the way that Steve Kerr had set things up. So many options and cuts on every play, using the 3-point line to spread out the defense and find angles and niches to attack. Rarely relies on the ever-present NBA isolation plays.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, LeBron and Crowder, the tandem at forward. D-Wade out there with Thomas. And it's Love in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And the veteran Pachulia is a physical presence, a guy you hate playing against, but someone you love if he's on your team.
And I would not be surprised to see them double him up here.
And with the fluid offense that Kerr has the Warriors running right now, Brent, it's as effective as it gets and has been for his whole tenure. The passing is just superb.
Well, it's an unreal offensive system with unreal shooters, Kevin. And so guys understand that if we keep moving around and we keep moving the ball, everybody's going to have a shot to make a shot and to make the kind of contributions to the team offensively that they're used to. The fantastic part about what Steve's done, though, is the accountability on the defensive end, as Golden State is one of the primetime defenses every year.
Love, no good.
Perfect defense. Contesting without fouling, exactly what you want to do, especially deep into the paint.
Curry against Thomas. Curry kicks to Green, and Green slams it in.
A tremendous job by Steph Curry there, getting the ball over quickly to the open man, not letting that lane close down.
Cavaliers leading. Outside for Thomas. Buries it from three-point range. Thomas got 5 now.
And when the D is this non-existent, it's pretty easy for shooters. Fishing with dynamite.
Pachulia kicks to Thompson. And Curry, here we go. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. He has 5.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Back to James. Durant with the steal. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Green leading the charge.
Great activity defensively. Draymond Green keeping the arms moving. Plugs up the passing lanes.
Oh, for a long time, most media guides had Kevin Durant listed at 6'9". Most players and fans knew, Brent, that was dated information from when Durant first joined the league. He's clearly grown since entering the NBA.
It took a while for Kevin Durant to actually admit to the fact that he was 7 feet tall in shoes. So we finally have that tidbit of information that's so critical to whether or not Kevin Durant is a good player or a great player, right? I'm kidding, Kevin.
He is. James dishes to Smith. Here's the 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, that's what Smith does best, a long-range specialist who loves to square up from outside the three-point line.
Right side, Durant. Thompson passes to Durant. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
And it's Smith missing.
Yeah, a little surprised he missed that one so badly. The defense was nowhere to be found.
The shot by Thompson, no good. Cleveland's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. And Shumpert kicks to Rose. It's stolen by Green. Thompson from long range. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists in the game. The drive by James. That's tipped.
That's great anticipation by Pachulia, using his length to turn that shot away.
On the wing, Shumpert. This is to Rose. Kicks it out to James. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. On the wing, James. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And Brent, when you look at the way LeBron has constructed his business empire, hiring his childhood friends to manage it, it's been talked about, but it's been successful.
Well, he's taken ownership, Kevin, of what his career has been, but he's also empowered those around them to have a future, to make a life. And he certainly is blazing his own trail as he's made his way through his career in the NBA.
And Brent, when you watch Tristan Thompson pursue offensive rebounds, he's constantly battling for position inside.
Well, he toes the line a lot with what he can get away with, but more and more the experience on the court and who it is that he's playing against does a great job of predicting where shots are coming off, finding angles on the inside, and being in great position to make easy scores.
Thompson for 3. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Yeah, a little too physical on that play. Tries to climb over the top of him and gets whistled for it.
Big difference between aggressiveness and awareness. There's no way he's getting that rebound right there.
That free throw good from Thompson.
And Tristan Thompson, more of a center's game in a 6'9" frame, especially with the way small ball has gone. He has the ability to hold his own down on the inside. That combination of long arms, strength, the quick jumping, and the willpower to dominate, that's put Tristan Thompson on the map.
Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Out to Smith. LeBron James on the wing. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. James has got 5 points in the quarter. And for Thompson, the downside to playing him at center is he is not a big-time shot blocker.
Well, he does have good mobility in the pick and roll, Kevin, and he covers the smaller men on the switches. But you're right, as soon as you get around the rim, sometimes Tristan Thompson is not able to get vertical and challenge some shots out there.
Korver sets the screen for Rhodes. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Another 3 for Cleveland.
J.R. Smith has a quick release and can shoot it from deep, but that time a nice job off the pass.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's James, and it comes off the front of the rim.
This is when you're just surprised that a guy would miss that kind of look. The defense really did not do a lot there.
For 3, Smith. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 1. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Hey, you guys are doing great. We got a couple tough breaks there. Keep doing.
We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. Well, Cleveland shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. West is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Young, and there's Livingston, and it's Iguodala in at the 3 spot. And it's McGee slamming it down.
Great vision from Sean Livingston, scanning the floor and finding the man.
That was a terrific replay brought to you by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Thomas dishes to Smith. Thomas kicks to Korver. To the inside. Out to Smith. Crowder the pass to Thomas. Shot clock at 6. Here's Thompson. Great D that time from Iguodala.
Oh, the D did just enough to keep him from scoring. Thought that was in for sure.
Livingston with it. Now defended by Korver. Pick by West. Down low. And he banks in the layup. Now it's a 3-point Warrior lead.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Out to Smith. Over to the wing. Near the 3-point line, it's Thomas. Here's Thompson. McGee with the block. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Over Smith. Cavaliers with the rebound. Thompson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Whoa!
Wow. Good look out. JR getting up huge that time. What a jam.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Iguodala kicks to McGee. Good D by Thompson. Cavaliers have gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now.
Were those guys back on defense? I didn't see them. Somehow someone missed an assignment. Luckily he bricked the mid-range.
And it's Iguodala again missing.
Yeah, bad shot there. Trust is lacking. You got to be willing to make the extra pass.
Yeah, just too anxious to try and make something happen out there. This is about the team, not about you.
Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Here's Livingston. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Thompson. Cavaliers leading. Right side, Thomas. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
At the line for your Cavaliers, Isaiah Thomas. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. A different look now for Cleveland. Love check in for Thompson. LeBron comes in for J.R. Smith. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Kyle Korver. Thompson with it. Wade picks him up. Pass to Pachulia. Thomas against Curry. Love grabs the board. Love's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Wade. Offensive rebound. Thomas against Curry. Thomas kicks to LeBron. Back to Thomas. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Wade gets the bucket.
And with the game on the line, Dwayne Wade comes alive.
On the wing, Thompson. Here's Curry with the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's Thomas. Good work there as it goes. And it's a 7-point Cavalier lead.
That's as sweet as you're going to get it. Fluid motion, great lift, rolls right off the fingertips.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're behind by 7. 1:21 left in the fourth quarter. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. He told them, look, guys, we're running out of time. We're going to make a move. It's got to be now. Are you guys ready to make a move? They all nodded, and he said, then go take it. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Thomas dishes to Love. That's good, and it's Thomas picking up the assist. Thomas got his 7th assist in the game.
Kevin Love, super efficient in the paint, a high percentage scorer who can use that soft touch inside.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
Thomas passes to Crowder. LeBron drives in. Crowder kicks to Thomas. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup.
And with time becoming a factor, that may do it, guys.
Well, leads are not given. They are earned. Playing with desire and attention to detail all night.
To the middle. He's looking for Love and finds him. Takes it from 10. And again, Isaiah Thomas.
And this is how you close out a game, not taking any chances.
Yeah, you gotta be relentless in this game or the tide can turn on you. Not here, not tonight.
Curry with the steal from 18 feet away. The shot is good off the backboard.
And practically doubling his assist totals over the back half of his career. Durant's a more than willing facilitator. Whatever his team needs to win, he'll do it.
And you can tell they're ready to start celebrating. Hey,
look at that shot!
Oh, man, he did not just do that.
How did that go in? Thomas. No good on the quick three. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, were you satisfied with the team's performance tonight?
We got a very good team, but in order for us to continue to improve, we have to go.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.